Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Andy Hawley, Josh Brigette, and this is week one of the playoff Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. And just like that, we've got 7 teams fighting for their lives in the playoffs.
All but 7 of our teams are done for the year. It's just crazy to think about, and but you know, it's exciting. 9 weeks of great football, and now we got 7 teams who have made it to the ultimate goal of pursuing a chance to play at Ford Field in the MHSA playoffs.
Yeah, 7 local teams. I mean, sometimes you only get a couple, so 7, and we've got tons of matchups to talk about. We will do that and also show you the Week 9 highlights right after this break.
Smart homeowners know that proper maintenance of their home's AC can save a bundle in the long run. Trust our comfort specialists at 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning to keep your AC running strong. A proactive tune-up can actually help your AC run more efficiently and save you money on your electric bill. Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourair.com. We won't leave you waiting. Sing it with me.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime. Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Lester Brothers has been performing driveway installations for over 30 years. Crushed asphalt is one of our most popular driveway gravels and an overall Lester Brothers favorite. When spread properly, it can last for many years. It's 100% recycled, environmentally friendly, quarter of the cost of hot asphalt, dust-free, and ready for immediate use after construction. Contact Lester Brothers today for a free timely estimate for your future crushed asphalt driveway or parking lot.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. We're here at JPB celebrating our 23rd anniversary. Josh, you've been here for quite a bit of those years too.
I think 12 of it, partner.
Yeah.
It's been an incredible ride, but yeah, it's just, I can't believe 23 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, of course, for all you've done. And let's do it. Let's get to the highlights, Week 9 of the high school football regular season.
On third down, Van Buskirk will take the snap. Pressure's coming. He throws it up one-on-one. It is caught. Touchdown, Jonesville.
18-yard touchdown. Excellent work there. Nice, well-thrown ball by Connor Van Buskirk. And let's see who came down with it. That's exactly what we thought it was. He threw it to his favorite target. Found Jordan Van Sickle. Look at his trip, that is.
On the long two-point try, Van Buskirk will throw deep to the end zone. It is
Got it.
caught. What a catch.
Van Sickle again. What a catch. Well-thrown ball by Van Buskirk. Threw it between two Cardinal defenders.
Brown at the bottom of the screen. Here's Hinkle. Pressure coming. He'll roll to his left, and he will get rid of it. A lob pass up top, and it's caught by Hunter Clemens. Minuteman first down. It's the play. 3rd and 10. Hinkle will throw up the middle. This one is caught by Travis Collins, and that's a first down, Michigan Center. Hinkle, who will take the snap, and he will pitch back to Brown. Hinkle takes a shot there before the pitch, and Brennan Brown's got some room. Down the sideline, cuts back in, and Brennan Brown will go to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan Center.
36-yard rushing touchdown there. Excellent job, Hinkle. You said it, he took a shot, but he timed that perfectly, get it to Brown, and then Brown did the rest as he was able to get his second rushing touchdown of the season. That one from 36 yards out.
11 yards. Van Buskirk, hand off to Milks, and he is going to get out of the tackle. Milks to the left side. He gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Jonesville Comets.
What a play. 13-yard run there by Milks. Excellent job. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season, but he started right, fought off the tackle, and then just had a wall of blockers off to the left-hand side, and he went untouched after that first time he got touched in the backfield.
Was able to get back into the end zone in 2 plays. Van Buskirk will throw. That is incomplete. So we're tied at 14, and that brings up 3rd and goal. He'll roll to his right, looking, throws, caught. End zone touchdown, Michigan Center.
That's Brown. That's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Really nice job there by Hinkle to find him. They get him outside, and Brown just does a nice job getting to the end zone.
On 3rd and 4 now for the Cardinals. Hinkle, pitch back to Brown. Brennan Brown, a lot of room to run. Brown down the sideline, and he slips at the 15. A big Minuteman first down. Hinkle will take the snap, roll to his left, pressure coming, he throws, it's caught. That's Brennan Brown, he gets around to the outside, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan Center. Brown makes another great play.
Stiff arm, excellent job. Great run there by Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. 2nd running the football.
For Jonesville, Van Buskirk, he'll roll out, he's gonna throw deep, and it is intercepted. Hunter Clemens making the stop on defense for the Cardinals.
Big time interception there by Clemens. Great job adjusting the football in the air, and Clemens makes a great defensive play.
Gets one to him in the hands on defense this time. Look at this. Braylon Brown down the sideline on the first play, and he keeps going. Breaks off a tackle. Braylon Brown still going down to the 10. What a move by Braylon Brown.
This kid is just having a game. Already 4 touchdowns. You get a run like that.
Goal. He'll take the snap. He will keep it himself. Cuts back inside, and Hinkle on a keeper in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan Center. They are just pouring it on late here against Jonesville in this 4th quarter. Our final score 35-20 in our Week 9 crossover. Stay tuned. The Trips
a little bit tighter. Well, they have to because, of course, the goal line's right there.
A little slight motion. They're going to run the ball. They're going to go over the tackle, and I don't think he's going to make it. Nope. It was stuffed pretty well by Hanover Horton, so they're going to mark him short.
He got it.
Oh, they put, wow, late signal.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Well, probably couldn't see where the ball was. There's a big old pile there.
Hanover Horton comes out, 1 man in the receiver. They've got flankers on either side in the pistol. They're going to give it to the 2nd man as he, first man through. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Faked
boy.
me out. He got a nice hole up the middle, and he gets all the way down to the 40-yard line of Grass Lake. Lake goes back. Got plenty of time. He guns it down the sideline. Great catch. Did he get in the end zone? Looks like they're going to signal he went out of bounds right after he caught the football.
Looks like the 2-yard line.
Yeah, right around the 2-yard line, but a gun of a throw late under center. He's going to pitch it to the outside man. He should have no problem getting the end zone there.
Yep, he's in.
And that's number 1, Mr. Metheringham, Liam, a senior. And he gets easily in the end zone for the Grass Lake Warriors. They go up 13-0.
Look at this.
Going to the pitch pass.
Oh,
Throws to the sideline. I thought it might have been a double pass there for a second. Look at him. He's got the sideline. He's got nobody in front of him. Green space. He's going to get to the end zone. And there's the Comets' first touchdown of the night.
now that's scary.
Yep.
Because we just talked about it. A quick score. Next thing you know, they're kicking an onside kick, recovering the ball, scoring again. They're right in it.
Well, great play
Not a lot
design
of
that
time,
time. I actually thought that was going to be a 2 passes.
Yeah.
I thought at first they were trying to throw the ball backwards to that man and then looking downfield, but he caught that pass and put his head down and just turned on the speed. Here we go.
They're all over
Spread
that
out
tonight.
the offensive line. Look for Metheringham. I think they're going to give him the ball, and they do. He runs hard. He's grabbed, and he's going to walk himself into the end zone. That's a Grass Lake touchdown. Make up for the other 6 points that they gave up on the other end. Looks like that will be it tonight, folks, here from Grass Lake. The Warriors come out on top, 28-6.
Some great games, of course. 2 on JTV that were really good. The Michigan Center Jonesville game, that one was very interesting to me. Center came out early. It looked like they were throwing a Hail Mary on every single play. I was trying to figure out what was going on. They settled in, and they looked like a heck of a team.
They do, and I love the youth of this Michigan Center team. Troy Allen talked about it at Media Days with us. Every time we've had a game on JTV, he's talked about this youth and how this year has just been a great experience for his team. As they've dealt with injuries, that has opened the door for some of these younger guys to play. And we saw them on display. Incredible game. We had a lot of fun with this game. Jonesville showed up, played a great game, and just couldn't get it done. Jonesville would have been in the playoffs. That would have been an 8th team in the area to make the playoffs if they would have got that win. But Michigan Center's defense showed up at the right time, and they were explosive on offense, especially with their young players.
It turns out to be a pretty important win for Michigan Center when you look at the playoff picture as well.
Well, they get to host. I mean, that obviously is always great when you get to host, and Lansing Catholic Central is going to make the trip down here. Interesting opponent for
Very.
Michigan Center. That's not something that we expected, although Troy Allen before the game told me that's kind of who he thought might end up if they got the win. So he certainly called that one. So they've been looking at that and preparing for that game as well.
3-6, and you get a shot at the postseason. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy, but I'll tell you what, I love the way this team played. Hayden Hinkle, man, he's the future of Michigan Center.
Yeah,
and he's got so many weapons, young sophomore and freshman weapons that he's going to have for the next couple of years. Really excited to see this Michigan Center team get a chance here in the playoffs, see how far they can go, and then what this team can do the next couple of years.
Grass Lake picked up a nice win against Hanover heading into the playoffs, and they've got the 2 wins in a row, heading in, of course, to a very tough opponent in Lumen Christi.
And I think what's been really good for them is their defense. Defense has been better than I even noticed. At the beginning of the year, I kind of looked at this Grass Lake team like they're just giving up too many points. They were getting wins, but giving up too many points, and then you start to look at it, and it was a great publication done for the Cascades Conference Championship game, and my CascadesConference.com did that. And to see that, I mean, Grass Lake had the number 2 defense in the conference. It was incredible to see, and they really showed that off, holding Hanover Horton to 135 yards of total offense in the game. It was really great.
Jack Reed with 11 tackles in that game, and shout out to Doug Donnelly. That was very cool, awesome Cascades Conference program. A couple other games to run through. Manchester and Columbia, and a pretty tight one. Manchester gets the win.
Manchester did everything they needed to get that win. That was close, 28-28 late, and Columbia Central goes for it on 4th down, can't get it, and Manchester goes in, scores pretty quick, gets an interception to end that game. But Columbia Central needed that win. If they get that, they might have a chance to get also in the playoffs, but they miss out on that opportunity. But it's a really quality game for Manchester as they head into the playoffs against Napoleon.
Western and Lumen Christi both with nice wins. Interesting, Lumen Christi beat Harper Creek. They will play Western. Western just hung 65 on Coldwater. They will get to host Harper Creek. What do you make of those 2 teams?
Lumen Christi does what they do. Harper Creek, though, is playing better than they have all season long. We saw them against Northwest team here on JTV. They were playing really good. They played a very tough game against Lumen Christi, but Lumen defense when they needed it, good consistent offense. I think they are playoff ready. I look at this Western team. I think it's the best Western team we've seen in years for this program. Great defense. Their defense has been stout all season long. And when you can have an offense, I don't care who the opponent is, when you can put up that kind of points, you know they're on fire.
Cascades Conference Championship, Addison, I know they've impressed you all year, and what they did on Saturday certainly didn't do anything to deter you from that.
No, I mean, 24-0 win. It was a really great game for Addison. What Coach Josh Lindemann's doing out at Addison, the culture he's developing, I just absolutely love. But I tell you what, that game was closer than a 24-0 score. Napoleon just couldn't get anything going offensively, and that was because of what Addison did. And then I also look back at that Grant Bradley injury early in the game. I'm curious if that had anything to do with it. You just didn't see kind of the normal passing game that I would expect, and he kind of ran a little bit more gingerly than I would have expected. So I would love to see him be fresh, but all the credit to Addison. They played great. How can they go into this week 1 of the playoffs against Hudson, and how can Napoleon rebound for their first regular season loss in 2 years?
Plenty more to talk about on the show. We have our game picks coming up. We'll slide in D. Rice for that. Back on the other side of this break.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence, the confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Hey, shouldn't wear primary colors under that.
Primary colors?
Thank you, Andy. I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
Even though
No, you're fine. In
Andy's wearing
future,
blue underneath the pits, but
it's a different situation. It is. That's a primary color.
Bringing back our class.
Grocery stores make shopping convenient, and convenience is what Alro Metals Outlet is all about. Our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or a do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores make it simple. You select it, we cut to length, and shear to size. Right here, right now. Whatever you need, Alro Metals Outlet is your one-stop shop for metals.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. Andy Hawley, Josh Brigette, and David Rice in here. David, we're excited to have you along for the game picks as usual. I'm going to get things started with you, Josh, and this is a game that you would probably cut your arm off to be at. Hudson at Addison.
I love this game, and I can't wait for it. It just means more. Addison has lost 11 straight games to Hudson. Hudson to own this rivalry, and I think this is the year that Addison can do it. I look at this Hudson team, a very good team. That loss to Clinton, I understand that. That loss to Dundee is puzzling to me, and I just look at Addison, the way they're playing right now, the way they've been able to control teams on defense, and how explosive this offense is. I'm going to take Addison to get the big win in the rivalry.
Yeah, Addison just a lot to ask for their opponents on offense this year, so I'm going to take Addison to finally get the job done against Hudson in the first round this week.
The other side of that district is Sand Creek at Ottawa Lake Whiteford. Both teams with a rich history. Ottawa Lake Whiteford has, I think, won a state championship in the last 10 years. D. Rice, who do you like in that early round game?
I'm going to take Ottawa Lake Whiteford in the first round. They're going to take down the Aggies from Sand Creek.
I mean, look at this district. You got 3 AP top 10 teams in the same district, which I just, for first part, I just think is unfortunate drawing for all 3 of these teams to have to do that. But Whiteford beat Sand Creek early in the year, 48-8. They're just a better team. They're very good on offense and defense. They're going to get the winner of Hudson and Addison, and either one of those teams are going to have their hands full with Whiteford, who is the top-ranked team in the state in Division 8. So I like Whiteford to get it done.
Lansing Catholic coming into town. They will play at Michigan Center. Lansing Catholic 3-6, but that record should not fool you into thinking they are no good, Josh.
No, quality team, quality program, but their defense has struggled all year, and they've played great teams all this year. They are 3-6 on the year. They've given up more than 30 points a game in all those losses, and I think this is the year that Center can do it. I love the explosiveness that we saw. They have to find a way to control the line of scrimmage. They're going to be outsized on the line of scrimmage, and I think that is where this game could be won or lost. Coach Troy Allen has to get this team ready and in a scheme that will work for them on the offensive line, but I like Michigan Center to get it done.
Yeah, Michigan Center's had a lot of injuries this year. They've had different guys step up. Coach Terrell, I know, is happy to have some of those younger players step up and make plays for them. We saw that last week with Braylon Brown from Michigan Center against Jonesville, and I think they can get it done against Lansing Catholic in the first round of the playoffs.
If Center wins, they would again host the winner of Ida and Ovid Elsie. Who do you like in that game?
I'm going to take Ida, the Blue Streaks, on the road against Ovid Elsie.
These two teams, 5 and 4, it's a testament to the new scoring system because both these teams are better than you think, and these two teams in the old system, so you got it 6 wins, probably aren't in the playoffs. I like the fact that they are. Ida wants to control the line of scrimmage. Ovid Elsie, they're looking to light up the scoreboard, and I think their style of play will win on Friday. I like Ovid Elsie to get the W.
Grass Lake is heading to Lumen Christi for a Friday night game, a matchup that I know people are looking forward to. Josh, what's your take on the game? Who do you like?
I think Lumen Christi is going to get all Grass Lake can handle. They're going to pass it around. They're going to see a heavy dose of Braden Lape and his wide receivers. The question is, can they control the line of scrimmage? I think that's going to be where it's a really tough battle for them. I think Lumen Christi just far too good up front. Their defense is stout. I'm not sure Grass Lake's defense, as I just praised them earlier, I'm not sure they're going to have the ability to stop Lumen Christi's running attack. It'll be interesting to see how they scheme against that because they're not going to have the size and skill that Lumen Christi does. So I like Lumen Christi to get the win, but I think it could be an interesting game.
Yeah, Grass Lake, it's what I would call a kind of a little bit of a roller coaster to end the regular season. They lost the 3 in a row. They won 2 games in a row to end the regular season. Their defense has stepped up, but again, Lumen, this is a really tough task if you're Grass Lake. So I'm going to take Lumen at home.
It's nice to be with 2 Grass Lake graduates that picked Lumen Christi. So very interesting, Josh. Thank you very much. And Manchester at Napoleon, and I think Manchester is going to come in and see an angry Napoleon team. Who do you like in this game?
Well, these two teams already played earlier in the year. Manchester dropped that one to Napoleon by 2 scores, but after that Addison game, Napoleon, just have a feeling they're going to come out with a lot of fire, things that they've taken away from that game. So I'm going to take Napoleon to get their second win against the Dutch.
Yeah, 42-21 in week 4. Napoleon won that game. And I just look at, I look back at last year. Napoleon loses a late season game to Grass Lake. They get a chance to play them again in week 1. And they go and they win that game. They have that opportunity to do that against Napoleon this year. I don't think they can do it, though. I think it's going to be much closer than what that game was before because I think Manchester is going to come in ready to play. Napoleon, it can be interesting to see how they rebound. But I just like Napoleon's style. I like the way that they're playing offense and defense. I think they have the ability to control the line of scrimmage. They got to stop Blake Sloan running the football for Manchester. He's having a heck of a year. But I like Napoleon to get enough. Close game, but get the win.
Let's slide up to Division 3, and this will be the other side of the Western bracket. You have 2 historical powerhouses from the west side, Stevensville Lakeshore at St. Joe's.
Stevensville Lakeshore lost this game 35-0 in week 7, and I just don't see that gap being made up. 2 good quality teams, but Lakeshore giving up over 28.5 points a ball game, just too much, and I think St. Joe will get the win.
Yes, you just mentioned it, Lakeshore giving up almost 28.5 points per game, and that, St. Joseph, they just played a couple weeks ago. I'm going to take St. Joseph and win again.
Our live game on JTV. Happy to bring you live high school football playoff action. We'll be live from Western High School as Harper Creek heads into town. Western hosting a playoff game. We know this community is going to be jacked. Who do you like in this game?
Well, Western, Harper Creek just came off that loss to Lumen Christi, but Western rolling really well, got the big win to end the regular season. I'm going to take Western at home.
Yeah, Harper Creek has scored over 50 points a game in almost every game they've played this year. The one they haven't has been their 3 losses against Lumen Christi, Hastings, and Western. And Western's defense has been the story of the year. They're giving up less than 10 points a ball game. They are playing really, really good defense. I expect that defense to show up on Friday night, and I think that'll be the difference in the game. I expect a close one, but I like Western to get the win at home against Harper Creek.
Those are this week's game picks. We'll be right back. We have our player of the week and this weekend's broadcast schedule coming up.
For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
When you have a sewer or drain issue, make the call to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Sure, we all want to be the guy that can get under the sink and get the job done. Trust us, we know it's not for everyone. Call the experts at Minuteman Sewer and Drain for 24/7, 365 same-day emergency service. Let us be the ones to get under the sink. Let Minuteman Sewer and Drain take care of the clogs or debris and get you flowing back to normal. When you don't have time to waste, call Minuteman Sewer and Drain, 783-9952, or online at MinutemanSewer.com. Minuteman Sewer and Drain. We open drains others can't.
Welcome back to the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. I want to thank longtime sponsor Aspen 1 Hour for helping us bring you this show each week. We certainly appreciate it, Gary and team. Thank you very much. It's time now for our Willis and Macknick Player of the Week. And this comes from a game you and I were both at, and he put on quite a show.
Sure did. Our Wilson Macknick Player of the Week this week, Braylon Brown from Michigan Center, the sophomore running back, had a breakout night in the Cardinals' Cascades crossover win against Jonesville. Brown led the Cardinals with 159 yards rushing, 79 yards receiving while scoring 3 touchdowns. He got the scoring going in the game with a 35-yard reception for a touchdown, followed it up with touchdown runs of 36 yards and 19 yards, propelling the Cardinals to a 35-20 win to close out the regular season. Congratulations to Michigan Center for earning a spot in the playoffs again this year. And to this week's Wilson Macknick Player of the Week, Braylon Brown.
Definitely a lot to come from him in the future. Can't wait to see him develop. Here's our games this weekend. Of course, we will be live from Western. Coverage starting at about 6:45, Harper Creek at Western. And then we will also have Manchester at Napoleon. You can see both those games again this weekend on JTV and JTV.tv. Saturday morning, you can, of course, check the Saturday Sideline Report. We'll have stats and recaps and scores from all the games. Josh, give me one thought heading into the second season.
We got 7 teams, but we're for sure going to lose 2 of them. That's the unfortunate part of this, the way the district pairings are set up. We know that we got 4 area teams playing in one district, so regardless, we're going to say goodbye to a couple teams, and that's just the unfortunate part. But hopefully we get a few teams that can get good quality wins and pursue a district championship.
Good luck to all the area teams, and we'll be right back here, same time next week on the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show.